What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of QT with the Pod. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Welcome to this episode. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite apps, TikTok. And I love TikTok. I post TikToks. I love TikToks. I send TikToks. TikTok. I think everyone started off hating TikTok. Well, I'll speak for myself. I started hating TikTok. I was just like, it's childish. It's just like Musically, and I didn't like Musically, so why would I like it? I wonder if the pandemic made me like TikTok or no, the content's it's more mature. There's content on TikTok for literally any and everything that you may seek. I feel like Musically was just lip singing, and I think that's what TikTok started off as well, which is why everyone was like, it's just for teenagers, it's immature, but everything is on there. So I'm here to talk about three three things that I learned from TikTok, and I want to make this a series because I discover so many new things on TikTok. I'm just like mind blown. So, in general, TikTok has made me feel like one, the thoughts I have are not unique and not in a bad way. Not like, oh my God, I'm not special anymore. More like, oh my God, I know I'm not crazy. Other people think the same thing. When other people are in their homes, they do the same thing because when we're by ourselves, we we do things that we just don't speak about with other people or think is we don't think they're normal. But you go on TikTok and you're just like, wow, you have those same thoughts when you're in the shower, or those same thoughts when you're pooping, or when you open your kitchen refrigerator. It's beautiful. So definitely it has made my what I thought before were crazy thoughts normal. And on top of that, it's definitely taught me something. So let me go over the three things I've learned from TikTok this week. So the first one is that Trader Joe's employees are actually trained to flirt with you. Every time I go to Trader Joe's, I honestly feel like I just missed the love of my life. I feel like they're vibing with me, they're helping me, they're smiling at me, they're making personal conversation with me. They are being great salespeople. They are making you want to come back to Trader Joe's. And I went through a phase like that before. It was maybe a couple years ago. There was this black guy. He was so cute who worked in Trader Joe's. And every time I went in there, I felt like he would always identify me and like talk to me, ask me about products that I got before, what I think about him, show me his favorites. He wasn't flirting with me. He was working. He was just doing what he was supposed to do. And he was very good at it, might I add. Okay, so basically, yes, saw this TikTok and this girl was just like, is it me, or is it just like every time you go into Trader Joe's, you feel like you just walked away from the love of your life? And I was like, yes, sis, totally relatable. Look through the comments. Current Trader Joe's and past Trader Joe's employees are just like, yeah, we're definitely trained to flirt with people. Um, yeah, that's the first thing I learned from TikTok. Second thing I learned from TikTok is this theory, and I don't think the girl named the theory, but it's basically talking about the relationship between physical distance and communal thinking. So basically, wealth can purchase physical distance from people. So wealthy people technically like live in a community, but they don't live close to their neighbors or like close to people of the community. So being further removed from the community makes them develop um, an inflated sense of like individualism, which it makes sense, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that does make sense. Those two are related. So when they move away, it it inflates the we versus them situation and really makes it seem like anyone who is not within your radius is are others. So when you think about it, like people who catch public transportation, you in a sense have more empathy for people because you are around different people every day and you see different people. You have a place in your heart. You kind of you understand how people work more versus when you think about extremely wealthy people, this idea that we have in our head of them, which I'm going to say is true. They don't really understand other people, the way other people live their lives. Even thinking about, even though this was a fake show, but The Simple Life, I think that's what it's called with Paris Hilton. She was this rich blonde white girl who didn't know anything. She was put into these situations where people were living their quote unquote simple life, and she had no idea. Like, it was very much like, oh my God, this is so foreign to me. I didn't know people go to Walmart, stuff like that, because she had this sense of individualism and the we versus them. And then I'm looking through the comments of this TikTok, and it's talking about like how this relates to police officers and politicians. Like, police don't live in the communities that they serve, which relates it, I'm sure, inflates the rate of police brutality, the we versus them, that compounded with racism and classism and everything. But yeah, police officers typically do not live in the neighborhoods that they serve. They're not one with that community. They live far out. Um, Politicians, they don't live near any of us that they are talking to when they're campaigning for a position in office at all. So they don't understand the ways of life of the majority of Americans' lives. So they can't really they can't speak to that. And then the last thing I learned from TikTok this week is relationship OCD. ROCD. Yeah. So it's basically OCD, but within a relationship. So just like being in a relationship, but constantly questioning, is this the right relationship? Do I actually have feelings for this person? Does this person have feelings for me? Should I break up with them? Are they attracted to me? Just randomly throughout the course of the relationship. So that was very relatable because I was just like, whoa, I thought I was just super indecisive and that I was the only one that thought like that. But no, I'm not. I do. And according to that TikTok, tens, hundreds, and thousands of people also feel the same way. So that was nice to hear as well. So yeah, I think I want to make this like a little mini series, maybe every week or every 2 weeks, talking about three things I learned from TikTok because TikTok is the bomb. If you see any TikToks that you think that I would like, please send them to me via Instagram or on TikTok. I am Big Kwee on TikTok as well. I'm not trying to like shout myself out or anything, but follow your girl on TikTok at Big Kwee. And yeah, let's talk over there as well. Again, thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.